Monday the 10th of August. Here we are at Scorefield Island. We've just had 3 nights here. Had a beautiful little snorkel yesterday here. It really is a lovely spot. So where we snorkeled is just behind me. Lots of coral. I've never seen such an amazing array of coral on our trip so far. All different types of coral. Lots of little fish. Saw some clownfish yesterday, which was really special. Had a really nice time snorkeling. But time to head on today, and we are off with 3 other boats as we all keep heading north, and we'll see which anchorage we end up at tonight. This is our sail from Scorefield Island to Goldsmith Island. It's about 20 to 22 knots of wind. The sea state is pretty rocky, and we're getting along at about 6 knots. We got a little bit of mobile reception the first time in nearly 2 weeks. The captain's busy checking for any emails. There's some islands over there, I'm not too sure which one. And I think up ahead is Brampton Island.
That old new sail's working really well.
You happy with it?
Yeah. Pretty rough at the moment. 25 knots from the southeast. We're ripping along at the moment. Got the line out. God knows what I'm going to do if I catch a fish in these conditions. The Brampton Island over there somewhere. Behind those 2 little ones. And those ones down there, believe it or not, are called Cockermouth Islands.
Woohoo! Spicy conditions today. Live action from the helm. Ooh. Ooh, a bit spicy out there. There is Brampton Island over there in the background, and the captain is doing one-handed steering, one-handed helming. Tinsmith Island, just coming up on Lynn Island. Sea state's changed, dropped off quite a bit, the wind's dropped off as well. And what have we got up? We have got our head sail up, and we have got a number 2 reef in our main sail. We've had up to 25 knots of wind on our little passage today. Looking ahead, we're going to check out this anchorage just to make sure it's protected from swell. It should be protected from the wind. And if it is, fabulous. If not, we are going to head further north up to Thomas Island. We made it to beautiful Goldsmith Island, and to put icing on the cake, we are on a mooring. It is absolutely stunning here and so protected from the southeast breezes. You can see a little island over here called Farrier Island. It's got a residence or something on that island, so we're going to go check that out. Really, really stunning. About 5 metres of water. It's just coming on low tide, and there's a tidal range of about 4.5 metres tonight. I think we'll be going ashore to the beach pretty soon. Monday the 11th of August, from a bit of a windy Goldsmith Island, looking across to Farrier Island. It was a bit of a bumpy night last night on this anchorage. We actually started out on the mooring buoy, but between wind and tide, the mooring buoy was actually knocking on the side of the boat so much that we up anchored at about 8 o'clock last night and came over here. So then we only had wind to deal with. But yeah, we're heading off today to Shore Island, about 10 nautical miles away north, and it should be a little bit calmer. You can see how much little Olive is moving on this anchorage. So you can imagine that trying to sleep in that can be a little bit tricky. But that was us last night, moving that much. Goodbye to Royland Bay at Goldsmith Island. Been a short stay, a little bit too bumpy for us, so we're heading across to Shore Island, which is just south of Lindeman. And off in the distance is Sarisha winging it. So we have a southerly coming from directly behind, so they have their headsail out on the port side and their mainsail out on the starboard side. We can't quite get them winging it, so we just battle on with our headsail and our mainsail. So they're both out on the starboard side. We're winging it! Just takes a lot of concentration from the captain. Yeah. Captain's wondering, is it really worth it? Just come ashore at Shore Island, looking north back to Lindeman Island and all the boats that are anchored off Shore Island because it's providing protection from the sou'easterly. That is Shore Island, over behind Greek's Head. We left there about half an hour ago. Got 20 knots of southwesterly wind, I think. And we are headed for Happy Bay at Long Island. Both waves. Woo-hoo! Beautiful Pentecost Island over there in the background. Closer, the big one in the background. Headsail's out doing its thing. They are winging it over there. We can't quite do that because we haven't got a pole. So we've got our own little thing going on here. Made it inside the Sound at Long Island, over to the southern end of Long Island. Greg's saying there's a boat ramp over there. There's just a couple of structures there also. We're heading up to the northern end of Long Island. place called Happy Bay, which sounds like a good spot to be. We are going to have to pull our head sail in pretty soon because it is losing the wind where it should be hitting it. Heading up Long Island Sound. Just motoring past Palm Bay, which is just around the point from where we are going to drop anchor at Happy Bay. And we've been told there's a bar and a cafe there, so we're pretty keen to go check it out. Greggy, what you thinking?
Oh, we both earned this.
We earn it?
Yeah. Like, when's the last time you had a big breakfast?
About 10 years.
Yeah, I can't remember.
We're at Happy Beach
At Long Island Resort.
and it is awesome. Absolutely awesome. So it was a resort probably about 10-15 years ago, but it's abandoned now. There's a walk over to Palm Cove, which is a full-on
Over that way.
Yep.
1.3 kilometres.
south of here, and it's really lovely. We had our first paid or cafe breakfast
With coffee.
in about 2 or 3 weeks, and we had the big brekkie, so now we're just swam off the big brekkie in the bay behind us, enjoying this. It's really protected from the winds that have been battering us. Tell us all about the winds.
Oh, southeast westerly winds, 15, 20 knots. All day, all night.
Yeah.
Every minute of the day. Been relentless, as they call the southeast trade winds. If we pans around, you'll see the resort behind us with all the names trespassing. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Do not cross fence. And we actually did try and cross the fence when we first got here, and to our surprise we got told off by the caretaker who lives in one of the resort rooms with his little generator and IVC full of water.
But I didn't know there was a person there. I just thought it was a talking coconut tree. The sound came out of a coconut
Which
tree.
was funny. So we obliged him and left.
Beautiful place to come in a yacht
Dunk.
and visit, and we're going to head back out there
Yeah.
and have a quiet afternoon and sleep off our big brekkie.